No meat, no phones, no social media. Inside Octomom, Natalie, Nadya, Suleman's strict rules for teen octuplets, exclusive. The mother of 14 shares the parenting rules and philosophies that helped shape her many children. To raise 14 kids on her own, Natalie Nadya Suleman says she's had to run a very tight ship. Thankfully, the woman best known as Octomom for having birthed the world's first surviving octuplets in 2009, says she knows a lot about how to raise healthy, balanced kids. I was a child and adolescent development major, says Suleman of what she studied at Cal State Fullerton, where she earned her bachelor's degree while raising her older children. With Elijah, then Amara, and then Josh, and then Aiden, and then the twins, I kept going to school. She says of the 6 kids she welcomed via IVF prior to having her octuplets. So, I was also raising them on campus with me, and I was earning my bachelor's degree while taking 18 units in school and taking care of all my kids. I wasn't like the media portrayed, this unemployed welfare recipient. It was not the case at all, but though she learned a great deal about what kids need to succeed when it comes to her older children, I personally believe I failed as a parent to implement all of the knowledge I acquired in college, she says. Suleman continues, I raised them just permissive, which is wrong. You shouldn't do that. You should implement consistent structure, discipline, and consequences, plus love, unconditional love, and acceptance. I only did the latter. I shouldn't have spoiled them. I learned the hard way. But I still raised them to be kind and humble. With the octuplets, also conceived via IVF, she explains, I was able to implement both a combination of unconditional love, positive regard, and structured discipline consequences that in terms of discipline. She's very strict, says 16-year-old Nadya, and she educates us ALOT for some of the things the octuplets can't do. They're not allowed to date until they're 18, says Suleman. Also, we don't have phones, says Nadya. We have one phone for communication. Most importantly, there's no social media, says Suleman. It's toxic. I don't even like going on it. I only do it to share, and I dread it. It's like I can't even imagine the kids these days. It's so unhealthy. I don't believe anyone should go on social media or be allowed on until they're 18 at least. For Suleman, it's about teaching selflessness. I'm raising the kids not to be fixated on themselves so much. It's very different today. I'm a little more old school in how I'm raising my kids to focus on others. Try to value serving because then the byproduct of that is internal joy and happiness, rather than, no offense to other people and other kids these days, but they tend to be a little more, let's just say, self-absorbed and self-entitled. I'm raising my kids to be aware of that and try to deviate away from that. Suleman and 11 of her children live in a 3-bedroom apartment in Orange County, California. For fun, the octuplets often play games at home, work out at the gym, or enjoy a weekly family movie night. With adulthood approaching, there are a couple things they're looking forward to most. Driving. Suleman's son Jeremiah says excitedly, to which his sister Malia concurs. But also, being able to work. Says Nadya, I'm excited to be able to make money so that we can obviously help mom. Suleman's youngest octuplet Makai says he can't wait to be able to buy her something nice. In the future, when we have money of our own, then we could get gifts, real gifts for you, he says. To which his mom responds, I don't really want real gifts. I don't like the materialism. I love the letters you write. But, adds Nadya, we'll be able to buy everything we broke. No argument there, says Suleman. They broke so many things over the years. I Was Octomom premieres March 8th, while Confessions of Octomom premieres March 10th, both on Lifetime.